Hey, good morning, Lakeview Intermediate. Live from the Lakeview office. This is Liftoff Live. It is Wednesday, March the 30th. Good morning. Great to see everybody this morning. I'm going to start. I want to bring in Miss Howard. She's here this morning. Good morning, Miss Howard. How are you?
I'm great. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Let's have a great day today.
Absolutely. We got a lot going on. I want to show everybody, Miss Howard, on Monday. I know I told you that we talked about our Level Up rewards, so I want to give everybody an update. I wanted you to see it as well because I know you and I are talking about giving some groups of students some chances at some privileges we haven't done since before COVID. And we need to see some groups that are ready to go. Like I was talking to Miss Stacy in the cafeteria this morning because we had some kids eating breakfast that were just doing wonderfully. I mean, they were just sitting there, they're talking at a reasonable level, they're keeping their area clean. And I'm like, there is no reason why kids can't just sit with who they want to sit with. If they can do that, if they can keep the area clean, talk at a reasonable level, not argue over seats, follow procedures, there's no reason why we can't just have free seating all day long for everybody. But I got to have groups show me that they can handle that. I got to have groups show me that they can line up in an orderly fashion after having free seating and walk calmly down a hallway without disrupting class, particularly if it's inside recess. I need groups to show that they can line up quickly at recess and do what they're supposed to do before we're going to let them have those privileges. So we've got some groups doing that. So I wanted to give everybody an update. So I'm going to make this, hang on, let me share screen here. Stop screen, share screen. Here we go. I'm going to get it there. Here we go. Lakeview Level Up rewards. And I'm going to make this, let's see. So here's fourth grade. I'm going to make this full screen so everybody can see. So we can see this is as of right now. So this tells me real quick how everybody's doing. So I've got Miss Metcalf's class and Miss Gregory's class that need to make some improvements. Everybody else is still green in fourth grade. In fifth grade, I got Miss Rundle's class that needs to make an improvement. Everybody else is still green in Miss Rundle's class. Pod 2, Miss Stewart's third hour, Miss Ledford's fifth hour. Got something to work on. They can talk to you about that. Get green before Friday. And then pod 4, Lee's fifth hour's got some work to do. Everybody else still green. So that tells you right there that we've got groups that are showing so far that they are ready to go. But I did tell Miss Stacy in the cafeteria, and I told our recess people, get into that document. And if you have groups not following procedures in the next 2 days, change it yellow, change it red, because we are going to give rewards to groups that have earned the green. But we have a lot of groups still in green, so make sure you stay there. But also don't give those ladies and gentlemen a reason to change it to yellow or red, because if you're green, that's awesome. And if you're yellow or red, give them a reason to change it to green today. If I was one of those groups if you're one of the groups I just mentioned, be awesome today and give your teacher a reason, because I told them they can change it back to green anytime. So amaze your teachers today, get green, and I would love to give the whole school free seating Monday morning coming in and in the cafeteria. I'd love to do it. Prove it to me. Prove it to me that you can do it. Prove it to Miss Howard, right? All right. Let me get back to Liftoff on screen. Hang on a second here. It's always a little dicey to switch between one and the other. All right. There it is. Okay, other announcements we have today. That was the Level Up Award update. Sixth grade course selection. I want to bring in Mrs. Mann for just a moment. Hi, Mrs. Mann.
Hello.
If a fifth grader does not have their course selection done yet, what would you like for them to do?
I'm going to give you the deadline till Friday.
Oh, wow. How nice and generous of you.
Yeah, I have a whole lot of them turned in. So thank you to those of you who got those done. I have not a whole lot, but quite a few who have not. And let me just tell you, I'm going to be really kind, and I am going to give you till Friday. If your parents need to check their email. You need to be responsible to go ask them about that. Okay, because we sent this out over a week ago. So if they haven't gotten it, then they need to email me. You need to message me or something. But I don't want to have to send it out individually to a whole bunch of people, because I need you guys to check your stuff. Okay. But if you don't get it to us by the weekend, by Friday, then that means Miss Conklin and I are going to have to choose your electives for you. And we just really don't want to do that. We want you to get what you want. Okay. So make sure that you are responsible. This is part of it, okay? Because in 6th grade, you switch classes every single hour and have a different teacher every hour. So you'll have to be responsible in 6th grade. This is a step in that direction, okay? So show your responsibility. That's part of the Miller 5.
Very good. All right. So that's right. This is your chance to say what course you want. So you can't complain next year if you never told Mrs. Mann and Miss Conklin what courses you want. That's kind of on you. So get that figured out, get it turned in, and that way you can hopefully get the classes you want in 6th grade. All right. Thank you, Mrs. Mann. We'll see you in just a minute. All right. Miss Howard, you had nothing to do with it because you weren't in Liftoff Monday morning, but I made a mistake. And I'm going to make a big deal about this because when I make a mistake, I'm going to own it. But I also want to make sure that this doesn't get overlooked. I'm a principal. I'll make sure that it gets overlooked. It is Miss Bustos' birthday. Mrs. Bustos has a birthday on Saturday. And for some reason, it wasn't on our staff calendar. So I apologize to Miss Bustos. I don't even know if she wanted me to announce this, but Mrs. Bustos, have an awesome, fabulous birthday. I hope your class celebrates with you and for you, and I hope you have a fun and special birthday on Saturday. And so sorry I missed that on Monday. So happy birthday, Mrs. Bustos. All right, and next. It's time for the Miller 5 shout-out. Oh, yes, I have several fantastic students to celebrate today. I have a long list. Take a look at this list, Mrs. Howard. I have, here they are, Cash Motchek, Cambry Moy, Julian Rosa, Bailey Johnson, Jude Gardner, and Enzo Bonilla. I'm looking at you. Let me tell you why. I got to get this on screen. Hang on a second. Here it is. Okay. These wonderful 5th graders have been participating in March Math Madness in 5th grade for the past 3 weeks. They've been working very hard and made it to the pod finals. And the teachers are all so proud of their accomplishments. They will continue on to compete for a 5th grade March Math Madness Championship. So way to go, giving extra effort in math, leveling up before state testing. I love that. So Cash, Cambry, Julian, Bailey, Jude, Enzo, congratulations on leading the way. And that's why you make Miller 5 shout out.
Way to go, guys. Great job.
Fantastic. All right, now it is time for Pixelated Pieces. I'm all over the place here with Mrs. Mann and Miss Conklin. Let's bring them back in. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, jumping right in. We have a holiday today. There's some really kind of fun, crazy holidays today. One that I have done many times at my house, it's National Virtual Vacation Day. I have been on many virtual vacations on YouTube. I'm not going to lie. I've been to Ireland. I've been all over the world, just sitting on my couch, watching people on vacation and learning about different countries. It's kind of cool. Maybe you've done virtual field trips before with your class teachers. Maybe one of those comes out today. I don't know. So anywho, National Virtual Vacation Day. Also, here's the other one that I really want you to hear. And your mind's going to be blown that this is even a holiday. But it is National I Am in Control Day. So when you feel out of control, today especially, we're going to practice those coping skills so that you can try to be in control because it's a holiday. National I Am in Control today. Control Day. So you're in control of yourself. Being controlled that amygdala, keep it in check, and, stay in control. So.
Very good. Awesome.
Yeah. So we have a video we want to show for you today. We're going to hop right into it. And so get your eyes ready to watch the screen, your ears ready to listen, and your mouths are quiet, please. Hands are free of distractions.
These are all excuses. It's not my fault. She did it first. I forgot. It's not my job. These are all excuses. Excuses just blame others so we don't have to be responsible for what we did. Here's what I say. It's time we own what we do and start taking responsibility. How can we do that? Well, today we've got 3 things we can do to stop making excuses and start owning our actions. I'm Morgan, this is Rocket Kids, and let's get this started. Okay, I know what you're saying, but Morgan, sometimes it really isn't my fault. I get what you're saying, I do, but I say, yeah, It is your fault. Hold on. Okay, stay with me here. You are you. Everything you do is you doing it, not someone else. It's you. Everything I do is me doing it. Yeah, that's me. If I slide down a muddy hill in my new clothes or get a bad grade on a test, that's me that did that. I might say, Sally made me go down that hill, or Sarah has my math book, so I couldn't study. The truth is, Sally and Sarah didn't have anything to do with it. So stop blaming and start owning. Number 1, own your part. Something happened, no matter whose fault you may think it is. And now you have to explain it to the adult why you did what you did. That's so not fun. We can blame someone else, but you are a part of this. So you need to take a step back, think about what happened, and look at what part you took in it. Here, tell me what you think of this. One kid swipes a toy from another kid. So what does the other kid do? He kicks the other kid. You may say that that kid deserves to be kicked. He swiped the toy. But let's take a step back. 2 things happened. One kid swiped a toy. The other kid responded by kicking. Did both kids do something? Yes, they did. So now they both have to be responsible for their own actions. Number 2, cause and effect. You ever heard of cause and effect? It goes something like this. Because I did this, this happened. I didn't study, so I failed the test. I jumped in a puddle, so my shoes got wet. You get the idea. Sometimes the effect is good. Because I helped clean the classroom, I got extra time at recess. That's good. Because he swiped the toy, I kicked him. Not good. Just remember that something will happen with everything that we do. Sometimes it's a good thing, and sometimes it's bad. So, do things that have positive outcomes, not negative ones. Number 3, solve the problem. When faced with something, we have choices that we can make. Sometimes we make bad choices, and that's okay, because we can learn from those mistakes. And sometimes we make good choices. When we make bad choices, that's when we start to blame other people and things for our mistakes and problems. So let's think about the choices you have to avoid the problem in the first place. Let's put it this way. I get a bad grade on my project, and all I can say is the teacher didn't explain how to do it. Wait, that's my excuse? I didn't own that. Maybe I can ask myself, what could I have done about that? How could I have avoided that bad grade? Did I think about asking the teacher to explain the project to me if I didn't understand it? Maybe I should have, because that's better than blaming my teacher for my bad grade. I got the bad grade, not her. We have choices and we're all smart people. So let's solve the problem before it's a problem. As kids, we will do a lot of things to avoid taking responsibility for our actions. Let's face it, no one likes to get in trouble, especially kids like you and me. But if we can own our part, know that all actions have good and bad outcomes, and work to avoid the problem before it's a problem, then we can learn to take responsibility for our actions. And guess what? We stop blaming others, and we own it. It's you doing what you do, and no one else. Here's something else you're doing. Hitting that subscribe button. Go do that now, and don't forget to like, follow, and share so we can keep bringing you great videos. I'm Morgan, this is Rocket Kids, and thanks for watching.
Well, I thought she said some really amazing things. I love how we all have to own our part in what we're doing. And so when we're making poor choices, then it is important for us to own up to it and figure out what we need to fix it. But we can also own up to it when we do good things. So right now, you guys are all working really hard to get those colors changed over to green so that you can get some extra privileges. So I think it's important for you to be able to say, hey, I am doing my part. I'm owning up to what I've done to make this happen.
And I love that, how you reframed that to make it a positive thing. So if someone's not doing their part, you can look at them and go, hey, own your part. Do your part to help us get to green. So it can even be a positive thing as well. No excuses. We're, as human beings, we're really, really great at making them and blaming someone else because we don't want it to be our fault, right? But in all actuality, as we mature, as we grow, we have to stop and reflect. And we have to say, what did I do? Did I make that better? Did I make that situation worse? You know, I've been talking to my 5th graders a lot about problem solving and having interpersonal problems with each other and being in control of that amygdala because it's the reactor. And so we have to be in control. And sometimes the best thing you can do is to walk away from a situation so that cause and effect has that positive effect. So you don't do something to make it worse. But let me just tell you, Ms. Conklin, you know this because we've taught this for years. The hardest step is to stop.
That's right.
Stop what you're doing and get in control. Hey, it's National I'm in Control Day. That is so cool. So the other thing she mentioned is to solve the problem. Learn from your mistakes and don't repeat it. So, but the big part of it today, you guys, part of being responsible, own your part. No excuses. If you did something, you got in trouble, you get called to the office or a teacher needs to talk to you about something, instead of getting defensive and start blaming other people and having excuses, stop, own your part, and talk it through.
I love
what
it.
we need. Be honest. You're in a lot less trouble if you just said, you know what, I did it, and I shouldn't have.
Very good. I know I appreciate that and have lots of respect for students that have the courage just to own it. And that's it just shows great citizenship, great responsibility. And it's just a great way to be. It's the Lakeview way. Thank you, ladies. That's an awesome message. All right. We are out of time. So let's get really fast to our joke and our pledges. Here they come. Corny joke of the day. Ladies, have you heard the joke about the roof?
Nope.
No, never mind. It's
Not
over
holding
your
it?
head. It's over your head.
It really was.
Yep. For sure.
Wah.
All right. Thank you, Miss Mann, Miss Conklin. Have a great day. We'll see you soon. All right. If everybody would please stand right where they are, ready and respectful for your pledges. Attention, salute, and pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now the Oklahoma flag. I salute the flag of the state of Oklahoma. Its symbols of peace unite all people. You may be seated for a moment of silence as we pause to reflect, meditate, pray, or engage in other silent activity. Our moment of silence begins now. All right, let's launch this day, Lakeview. Here we go. We are Lakeview. We are not average. We will strive for the Miller 5, and whatever it takes, we will grow. 3, 2, 1, liftoff. Have a wonderful Wednesday, everybody. See ya.